Delators, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Sorry about my voice. Africa is always a child that everybody must run into the continent to come and set us free. The same thing that we are seeing happening in Africa is happening elsewhere. But these ones will always try to play on top of the game and then leave their own problems and come to Africa to tell us that they are here to set us free. It's okay, it's amazing. And this has been the game they have been playing on the African. And whenever we have problems as Africans, the youth in particular, we will be calling on to them. So no wonder always they are the ones who claim that they are there to set us free. Madagascar is on fire. And we all know what is happening. The president has fled the country to look for safety. And it was Emmanuel Macron's jet that came and took him from France, because according to report, it was a French military aircraft that came for him. And people are saying he's hiding in France. Others are saying they don't know his whereabouts. And then Emmanuel Macron came out to tell us how he is ready to solve the problems in Madagascar. It's amazing anyway, because this same protest is happening in France, and the citizens in France are calling Emmanuel Macron an incompetent leader, quote and unquote. Yet Macron is seeing himself as the savior that can come in to solve the problem in Madagascar. According to him, the people are crying of hardship, poverty, high cost of living, and it is the same things that we are seeing in France. Yet Macron has kept mute on what is happening in France to come and talk about what is happening in Africa. According to him, they are going to collaborate with their puppet union, African Union, SADC, and whatever to come in and make sure that they resolve the issue in Madagascar. By Emmanuel Macron, Africans are asking you, are you done solving the problems of your own people? Because the same thing that we are calling for in Madagascar, for this president to leave so that we can have peace, a new leader, is the same thing your people in France are calling for. So why will you not leave your own problems to come into Africa to come and tell us what we should be doing? And it is even people that have to call in African Union to come and solve the problems in Africa.
Filtration of the Madagascar with a French military aircraft. Can you tell us more? No, I will not confirm today. I want to say here the great concern, which is ours, to say the friendship of France with regard to the Malagasy people. And deep down I have two messages. I think it is very important that the constitutional order, the institutional continuity,
is preserved in Madagascar,
because it is VA of the stability of the country and the interests of the population, and for the international community to continue to help, because if the international and constitutional order, we know what happened. Madagascar has already experienced it. These would obviously be the first victims. IT would be the population. I mean, here, like everywhere, we look at the youth of CES, of these countries, with great admiration of affection. We have a youth that has expressed who is politicized, who wants to live better. And this is a very good thing. It just doesn't have to be recovered by military factions or interference, foreign, and therefore, there I also want to say again, in the name of our affection for Madagascar, our attention and affection to this youth, and our great celebration alongside the African Union of LA, so that the institutional continuity and the constitutional order is respected.
International community should go in and help France. It's high time Africans will wake up from all these things. We have to stop calling on external bodies to come into the continent to solve our problems for us. We are a people of our own. We have every right to determine the future and the fate of the African. It's because we have left ourselves so much on these people. That is the reason to which always we are seeing what we are seeing in Africa, because these people will leave the same problems that are happening in their countries and in their continent to come into Africa claiming they are helping us because they have interest. They don't always go to places that they don't have anything to gain. And that is what we should understand. Why would this man be sent to France in a military aircraft, giving him protection? But these are the same people that are pointing fingers at Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, simple because the leaders there are not allowing them to have their way. So we need to understand the game these people are playing on us. And we have to be careful and know that we are the only ones that can solve the problems in our respective countries. In our respective countries. No external community, no international whatever can come in to solve the problems of Africa. We should be able to solve our internal problems. The time for us depending on these people should be over for us. And we should be very careful with the leaders we are also calling for. We are seeing Gabon and Guinea. No, sure, it's only Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso that are doing what they came in for, to save the people and to give us freedom. Majority of these things that are happening, people can sit outside and do these things so that because they know now this is what we are calling for: military takeover, a revolution, because we now understand that the system they've given us to elect our leaders failed us. So we should be very careful. They themselves can decide to cause this, and then we'll have a leader who will still come and be serving their interests, like Gabon and other parts. They are leaders, yet they are doing nothing for us. They still sing the songs of oppression. And this is what we are fighting against. This is what we are fighting against. And we should be able to determine the kind of leaders that we want and not any other person, because these ones can come in the name of helping us and still be doing the deed of oppression. So we ourselves have to fight. And this time around, we hope that even the military men who are coming in are also tired of the system and are ready to cause a change. At least the uniform they are in and the military whatever isn't different from Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. So at least Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso leaders should serve as a role model to these other African soldiers who are in the uniform, to do what is expected of them instead of helping or protecting the politicians and the system the oppressor gave us that is doing nothing for us. So we are the only ones that can set ourselves free. So that's the latest around the world, in Europe and in France.